We're back. Another week of Junk Mail Tuesday. We were able to bring Pink Radiohead back on. Pink, how are you doing?
I am doing great. Hoping I don't have technical difficulties today.
I don't know if they I know that we've talked about it a little bit in the last episode, but I think I edited well enough that they don't know how bad we were struggling. I'm looking at the right camera today too, so it's all
Oh, yeah,
good.
I just have one, so.
Nice, nice, nice. Your head, well, I do too, but I was looking at my other screen.
Yeah, I am looking at that screen because I'm looking at you.
Yeah, it gets weird when this look, guys. When there's two monitors, it's like which one am I supposed to be looking at? But I need to be looking at the camera. I think you're good either way. But
Yeah, I don't look at you in the eyes anyway, so it's fine.
right? Does anybody? We all get nervous behind these cameras. We're back with another Junk Mail Tuesday. Pink Radiohead is back. Um, which is kind of exciting. We got a nice little load of questions today. We can jump right into it. Once again, you can follow me on twitch.tv/Anthony Streams with two Z's. Pink Radios is twitch.tv/Pink Radiohead, all one word. And if you have a question that you want on here for next week's Junk Mail Tuesday, put it down in the comments below, and we'll make sure that we get to those next week. Everybody else puts it on social media or Discord, so if you want rather do that, my socials are on my YouTube page. With that, let's get right into it because we got some good ones. We have a really tough one here that I should have thought on, and I didn't. So what I'm gonna do, maybe I don't know, maybe this won't be so tough for you, but I'm gonna say it now, and we'll come back to it at the end so we can kind of think of it in our heads. I'm gonna need some time to think on it. The question is from Mailman, who said, "What's a life hack you think everyone should know about?" And I need a little bit of time to think of a good life hack.
I have one.
You have one? Well, you know what? Let's do it. No, fuck it. We're here. Let's go. Let's do it. You got one. Let's do it. What do you got?
All right, so do you know the I forgot what they're called. Oh yeah, the bed covers, right? When you have like I call them Nordics. What are they called? Like the bed cover. It's a bed cover, that you can use like bed covers on.
Like a like a blanket? You don't mean a blanket, right?
Not the one that's on top of the blanket. Don't know why I forgot the name of it.
Oh, I was never that fancy. I never had we had the blanket and then there's just the sheet underneath it. And then the other thing we called a sheet too, because you had the one that like, it has the corners that tuck under. And then we just have a regular sheet and then a blanket. I never had the thing on top.
Oh, you don't know what it's called either?
No, no, I never had one. So I don't know I know what you're
I
talking
I
about.
Yeah, I need to know what they're called because in Spain we used to call them nórdicos.
Mhm.
But it's not a duvet. What is it? I don't know. But anyway, those things that you can buy them at IKEA. I don't know if that
Mhm.
helps. So like they can be a little thicker, kind of like more kind of like cushiony, and then you can use different covers on it. So those covers are usually a pain because you have to put that entire thing, especially if you have a queen or king bed, like you have to like literally get inside of the bed cover to kind of like get the corners and every
Yeah,
corner,
yeah,
and
yeah.
it's like it's all stretched out. All
Yes.
right. So the bed covers for that actually come with these little threads on every corner. I didn't
Uh-oh.
know about this. I started to use like I one day I was too lazy to fold the laundry correctly,
As we all
and
are.
I left it inside out and I folded it inside out. So the next time I was gonna use it, or I was changing the cover for the thing that I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I see the threads. I grab the thing and I look at it and I see it has also hoops on the corners.
Okay, yeah.
So you can tie them on every corner and then you just have to turn it inside out and not suffer. And it's all stretched out. You zip it up and put it on top of your bed.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know if that was a good explanation. I'm
No,
not
no,
gonna
it's
go grab the
perfect.
props. I could grab the props.
Yeah, you know what? We're gonna stop everything and you're gonna go do it and demonstrate it.
Yeah, I still have to change it anyway. So
Yeah.
no.
But that's actually a good one. I never had the extra blanket thing on the top, but I do know what you mean. I never knew what it was called, but I did have one. Do I have a good life hack? You know what's crazy is I read this question a week ago and I did not do my research. So this is on me. This is my fault. Do I have a good life hack? I don't know. I mean, Pink Radiohead answered, so it's pretty suffice. I'm trying to think if I ever just like bullshitted my way through something. Mine wouldn't be helpful. Like in my apartment, I have the 100% blackout curtain to put up over the window. But the way the walls are made here, you can't drill through. Uh, so like it's just kind of up there, kind of ratchet with some. This is such a bad example. You're just up there with thumbnails without a rod. It's just that's not a good one. I don't, Melman, I'm sorry, I didn't do my research. Don't kill me for this.
Trying to think of another one now.
I know.
To
I'm
see if I
trying to
can
think.
help you. What
I'm
is something that people do every day?
Mm.
Brush their teeth. I hope. Uh,
Please, if you're not, please do so. That's a great life hack. Toothpaste and a toothbrush. It works wonders. Oh, I don't. Okay, here's something I used to do. I haven't done it in a long time. This. I hope this isn't bad. Yeah, all right, you could tell me. Because I haven't done this since I was a teenager. But we used to put baking soda in our toothpaste, or with our toothpaste on our toothbrush, and brush that together to try to make our teeth extra white. I don't know if that works. Is that good? Is that like?
That's a good one. Okay, so but you have to be careful though, because
Yep.
toothpaste most of the time already has baking soda as an ingredient. But you can use baking soda to put it in your fridge. Put it in your fridge. You can have like a little pot, not pot, like a little container with baking soda in your fridge and leave it there. It helps with like smells. You can put a little bit on your laundry to help with smells too. Like if you do sports and you sweat a lot, make sure that you do that. Also, vinegar helps with that. Sorry, I do know. Apparently, I do know a lot of life hacks.
Yeah, just take over from here. Give us the top 10.
Yeah, but be careful because baking soda can actually scratch your what's that called? The thing on top, enamel.
Enamel?
It can
Yeah,
scratch
yeah.
your enamel. Enamel. There you
Yeah,
go.
that's it. Yeah.
Enamel. Yeah, thank
It's
you.
all good. Same thing.
It can scratch your thing. And so you just mix it well if you're gonna do that. But yeah, it's good for stains as well. And let's say that you had an accident with wine on a white shirt, you can put baking soda on top of it immediately with a little bit of water, I think. Hopefully I'm not saying something wrong and then your shirt combusts. But
I've already told him to put
I like
put
I
a
would go like this
yeah.
and then just let it be, let it rest and then wash it and it should take care of it.
Yeah, we're all good now. I've already told him to put a shit ton of baking soda on your toothbrush. Just like at this point, just maybe not do any of the life hacks that I'm giving you. I have used baking soda in bathtub before as a cleaner.
Yeah.
So I've done that. There's a good little life hack.
Baking soda for everything, to be honest. If you color your hair with some natural colors, then these things like color removers don't work with this. So if you use baking soda with a little bit of water and shampoo, it actually helps fade out the color. I wouldn't do it too often though, because it dries your hair out.
Nice. Well, there we go. Well, one thing we learned: baking soda has a lot of life hacks. So, uh,
Yes.
I think in Mailman, it sounds like I didn't do a good job, but we actually answered a lot. Just use baking soda for anything. And that's your life hacks. There you go. Go nuts with baking soda. Thank you for saving me on that. That's what she's here for. Imagine if I was solo on this one. Next we're gonna go to Chibi, who says, "Does a straw have one hole or two holes?"
Damn. It's not a it's just it's a cone. No, it's not a cone. It's not a cone. It's what is that
It's a
called?
cylinder.
It's a
It's
cylinder.
a
There you
cylinder.
go. Yeah.
You know that's getting clipped.
Please don't. No, I'm not stupid, I swear. I just forget words.
It's a cone, like an ice cream cone.
It's a cone.
All right,
I was so sure I meant to.
it's a
It's a
cylinder.
cylinder.
It would be two holes, no? I'm trying to remember in school when we used to like
I feel like it's just one.
in and out. Yeah. What, one hole? Possibly? We're going one? All right, we're in. It's one, right? We're going one?
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
it's.
sorry. I already said cone before, so
You're not allowed to answer any more questions now because you said cone.
yeah.
You know what, Chippy? We're gonna go one. It's got to be. It's a tube. It has to be one. I don't feel confident in that at all.
There is you know what that's making me think of, and it shouldn't. There is have you ever seen the British Bake Off?
I know what it is, and I've seen bits of it, but I've never sat and just watched the show.
All right, so I've watched that a lot. I love baking, and I love how that show is edited. But then one of the jury, or like, yeah, the jury, she is like a baker too. She's an older lady, and she always says things that are that can be interpreted another way. So she was like explaining how she would open a hole on the pastry and then with another hole on the other side to squirt it out.
Oh my
Uh,
god, what is happening? I just want the
well,
viewers to know.
you
No,
know,
finish this. Finish this. Okay.
no, okay, no, I wait. I don't want to ruin it because me telling it is not gonna be as funny as watching the clip. So if you can find it, you just put the little part. I'll send it to you. Just put the little part on this video so people can see what I'm talking about.
You give me an empty bit. It's important you get the filling right the way round.
Yeah.
Quite often I need 2 holes so that I can squirt. If you squeeze the bag,
Yeah.
when you meet that little bit of resistance,
Yeah.
it usually means it's full. Why are you laughing?
We're just children.
So I think in that case, just this is my logic. I'm thinking of a funny moment, but trying to get logic. In that case, like that whole thing, she would have to open 2 holes. But then in a cylinder, the hole is already just like part of the cylinder. So I think 1.
I'm gonna go one. And I just want to say for the record, the very first episode we did together, Pink Radiohead was nervous because of how vulgar I am on my Twitch.
Hey, I'm telling a story.
And she's the one who did it.
I'm not gonna do it anymore. That's the last one.
All right. Here we go. All right, we got to get that video. Chippy also has one more question. She says corner, edge, or middle piece of a brownie. I'm assuming that means what part is the best part?
Ooh.
Wouldn't a corner and an edge be the same thing? No?
I think when you look at a brownie,
Oh god, here we
since I
go.
like since I like baking,
Yeah, your
the corner,
baking shows.
the corner gets a little bit roasty in comparison to the edges because it's smaller. So I mean, I think depending on if it's perfectly cooked, I think the corner is good. If you like a little bit crustier, like kind of like the top of the brownie can be a little, crunchy.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I like the middle. Like I like having a little bit of like the texture on top and then the fudge. And usually that's the middle.
That I usually go middle too. Like even when I cut brownie, like if like there's a brownie baked, I guess I'm speaking more of when I was a kid. I don't bake a whole thing of brownies. Diabetes and everything. It's a scary thing to think of. So I just stay away from making something that may cause that. But if like when I was younger, like whenever like my mom would cut the brownie, I would always kind of like go towards the middle and just try to go from there. But the like you said, I don't think the corner is bad though. Like the corner is actually pretty good if it's done right.
Yep.
Yeah, corner piece is pretty good. Thank you, Chippy, for that question. Our next one here is from Flint. We're going to continue on with food. What part of the pizza do you eat first? Explain your decision. This question's a little weird because I don't if you eat any part of the pizza first, other than the small triangular part at the very end, you might be psycho. If
Like,
anybody puts in them comments that you start at the crust, I'm a little worried.
like, how are you eating your pizza? Who's this? What's
This
that?
is
Who asked
from
this question?
Flint's.
Flint. How are you eating your pizza? Like, what is this question?
Flint's is
You
good.
fold it,
Flint's
you grab it, go like this a little bit, fold it a little bit, like on the the cone part.
the cone. Yep, there we go. Pizza is definitely shaped like a cone. Uh, Flint's, you're gonna have to put in the Discord what you got going on. 'Cause I don't know. All right, let's go with this. Have you ever ate a pizza in a weird way ever?
What do you mean?
Like just any kind of just like anything other than the normal pick. Like I have once when I was a wild ass teenager. Instead of like drinking with everybody, I was doing weird shit like folding the pizza this way like a hot dog and eating
Mhm.
it just to do something different. I've only done it like once or twice, but I mean, it's
That's not weird though.
not
Like
weird.
I've seen that people eat pizza like that. You fold it like you grab the triangular part and they go like,
Oh,
yeah, that's a normal way of eating
nice,
pizza.
nice,
Yeah, like
nice.
the way that you see on the shows that they grab it and they go like this, like while
Yeah,
the pizza's just like spilling cheese like
right.
that is, it's I wouldn't say it's incorrect. I don't think there's an incorrect way, but I think most people eat it by folding it. Or most people that eat a lot of pizza have eaten a lot of pizza, fold it a little and then bite.
Nice.
I do it a
I didn't
little bit.
know.
I like it to be in between, not fully folded.
I know. Yeah, I know that move. That's definitely a move. That's almost like the Ninja Turtles in a way. Or did I just make that up? I might have just made
Maybe.
that up.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well,
I do remember they were always eating pizza, and
yes.
it always make me want pizza.
So okay, we had this talk on stream last night actually. Since we're here on pizza, Flint was there for that conversation too. How do you feel? So recently there's been a big thing going around about cheese pizza being for kids and adults should be eating pizza with toppings. How do you feel about cheese pizza?
I love cheese pizza.
Me too. Okay,
I'm a
we're all in.
kid. I'm a kid, I guess. I do like a lot of basic stuff, and cheese pizza is one of them.
Yeah, I'm with you. They were like cheese pizza and chicken nuggets. I'm just like, well, I'm just a big ass kid.
No
I love
chicken
both.
nuggets for me.
Oh, yep. Okay, got you. That is right. All right, we'll go to the next one here. That is, thank you for that question, Flint. But Flint, I'm very curious about how you eat your pizza. You've got to let us know either in the comments or on Discord. One way or another, you got to let me know how you eat your pizza.
Put it in the comments.
Yeah,
Help a man out.
there we go. Yes, put it in the comments. Help a man out. All right. Our next question is from C Tom. This question is directed towards you, actually. Since Pink Radiohead is a huge Zelda fan, and I love that the listeners are starting to learn your name here. Since Pink Radiohead is a huge Zelda fan, what items from your current inventory would you throw into a pot to make something? So I guess the way he's wording this is,
Food.
yeah, make something. Yeah, what would you make? What would you make with your inventory on Zelda for things you may remember?
The
Just,
beer.
oh, you got nice. Here we go. Yep, here at the Junk Mail Tuesday, we're always prepared at all times.
It's in front of me. uh,
Actually, oh no,
um,
mine's in the other room.
let me see what I have in my inventory because I don't know. I know that I cooked recently.
All
and
I
then
ever have is apples. Literally all I
you
ever
know
have.
what? I do like the hot butter apple that you can make in the game. Not
Mhm.
that I make it and I have tried it in real life. I think something similar, but like in the game it looks really good.
Yeah. The food in Zelda does look great. I don't
Oh my god,
actually.
yes.
I just throw things in a pot. Like when I grab things, I just look at what I got and I just pull things and just throw it in the pot and just whatever it makes, it makes. But the last time I played, I just recently looked up like a cookbook recipe thing, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna start really getting the cooking down in Zelda.
Yeah, I mean, I experiment with it, and then once you get the hang of it, you're like, oh, if I add this and this, then I can probably make rice bowls and stuff like that. All right,
Right.
so let me see what I have Uh. All right. So I have palm fruit, wild berry, full fruit, sweet lettuce seed. Okay, I don't have any. Let me see. I don't have any meat. Okay, so I have pumpkin. I have butter. I have salt. I have pumpkin. I have butter. I have salt, and I have herbs. I don't have milk.
You definitely need the milk. That's important from what I learned in the
I
recipe
have
book.
eggs. I have eggs. I do not have wheat.
I feel like we got to do something with the pumpkin.
Yeah, I know because I wanted to make either a pumpkin pie, but I don't have flour. So I thought maybe I could make a pumpkin soup, but I do not have milk. I mean, I could make it without milk, and butter, and maybe add water and herbs, and then I would make a pumpkin soup, I guess.
Nice. A pumpkin soup sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm with it. Look at
It's
this.
pretty good.
Only here, see, Tom, could you get your answer with a demonstration? So
And even though you cannot see anything.
yeah, I mean, but that's fine. that's fine. You know what? We've seen you go into your inventory. Like you have gave Mailman a bunch of life hacks, and you showed us what a cone looks like. You also showed us
Cylinder.
yeah, now we got the switch out.
Mistakes help you learn.
Yes, they do. You know what? Yes, I was hoping I remembered. When you said cone, I started laughing. I was like, I hope I remember what this fucking shape is called. It's been a while.
Oh, okay, you were thinking about it. You were thinking about it. You see?
Yes.
He just threw me under the bus by laughing because he was thinking.
Yes, I had to get out of there. Drake. Okay, Drake also has one here that is also directed at you. Can we create Pink Radiohead as a WWE wrestler? I guess.
Oh, I mean, is that a question?
I guess it's a question.
You need my permission?
Well, I think what Drake is asking is for us to make you one right now. Like, what would your wrestling name be? Would you just go Pink Radiohead? That's not a bad wrestling name.
I don't know what wrestling names are like. I can tell you my gamer tags, like a couple of them, and see.
Yeah, give us gamer tags. Let's see which one would be great. Come on, give us this. This will be entertaining.
So I have Bubblegummer, and that name has a history because years ago when Overwatch 1 came out, I watched a video of this kid naming the Overwatch characters without knowing, and I just thought the kid was really funny. And when he saw Diva, he went like Bubblegummer. So I just grabbed the name, and I made another account, and that was it.
That's a good one.
And yeah, I have another one that's Lola, and then because my sister calls me Lola,
Mm-hmm.
and then I had Potato Cat.
Potato Cat?
Potato Cat, Arepita. Arepitas, arepas. And yeah, I think that's it.
I like Bubblegummer, especially with like your hair color. Like it kind of fits the hair color. It has a good story to it. And Bubblegummer, like it just sounds like all right, we're getting somewhere with this wrestling name. Okay, so your name is Bubblegummer. What song are you coming out to? When you come to the ring, what song do we got?
Oh, think of a song. Oh, of a song, a song.
Oh my god! All right, you're not doing that to the ring, please. I don't know what's going on with Pink Radiohead today. She's taking a vacation. Her mind is somewhere else. She'll be taking a vacation this week. She's not. What song?
Thinking about that though. What was it? What was the
question? Oh my god! What song?
What
song? Song, not the thong song by Cisco. What song are you walking to the ring to?
Oh man, it has to be epic. Come on, I don't know though. I think we should ask them to give me a song like with a name, right, and think about it.
Okay, so all right, we got to come up with the next time you're on. We'll come back with what you got. So either leave in the comments or on the Discords or on the socials what her song should be coming out to the ring. But we have Bubblegummer is the name. Would you want to be a tag team with somebody, or would you do the solo thing?
Oh, that would be fun.
You want a
What could
tag
I
team
have?
partner?
Yeah, what could I have? How does that work?
A tag team partner? You would just have like a tag partner that wrestles with you.
It has to be a human?
No, it doesn't. That's a great. What? No. What do you want, Zelda?
Oh, well, Link and Zelda are, I think, no, they're not humans. Well, they're Helians. I think Helians are humans. Okay, sorry. I don't know. Maybe a giant cat.
Okay. A giant cat tag team? Oh my god, we need this illustrated. Like, I just need somebody who's super talented to just cartoon all this up. All right, so your
It is
name
bad.
your name is Bubblegummer. You're a tag team with a giant cat. I feel like, all right, so a finishing move. Are you familiar with any names? I can give you one.
Oh, I was thinking of when I play Mortal Kombat with my brother.
Okay.
That Mortal Kombat where you could create your own character. I
Mhm.
would always make Beatrix from Kill Bill.
Yeah.
Have you seen that movie?
I've never
I
seen
would
it.
always create her, and then I would put a technique. But you know how she always like pulls like eyes out? Oh, you
Uh-huh.
don't know because you haven't seen the movie.
Yeah.
She knows how to pull people's
I've
eyes out
heard.
like
I've heard. Yeah.
yeah. Well, I call that the saca ojo, like
Mhm.
which is basically in Spanish like take your eye
Right.
out or
Yes.
something like that. Is that finishing move?
If
Can
you
I
want
do
it to
that in
be, this
wrestling?
is getting very deadly, but I mean, you know what? I'm not wrestling Pink Radiohead ever in life. And
It's a fantasy. It's a fantasy
it's,
thing.
yes,
It's not
it's
real.
a fantasy wrestling
You
show.
know, the cat is like a superhero. It's
Yeah.
like
There it is.
it's not real.
All right. I'm scared to ask any more wrestling questions. This got very deadly. Thank you for that, Drake. We're gonna back out of that. The next one is from Breed, who says he has no question this week. Just wanted to say that the show has been a lot of fun and really enjoy watching it every week. Breed, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that, man. Let's go to Zane, who asks, "How do you make your coffee?"
How do I make my coffee?
I'm a regular degular. Like I have a regular coffee pot. I don't do anything exciting. I usually get like the Dunkin' Donuts grounded up coffee already, and like I don't use milk creamer or nothing like that. I don't know why I'm so paranoid of getting like any type of disease that comes with sugar, but like so I just try to stay away from anything like super sugary.
Everything is about balance.
I know, but I'm just so terrified. So I got like a
Is there
powder.
diabetes in your family?
Yeah, there is. It does run in my family.
Oh, okay.
I've
okay.
been good. Like every time I go to the doctor, everything's been straight, but I'm just so paranoid. So I just
Yeah,
I just
get
try
it.
hard.
I get it.
I get like a powdered version that's like 0 sugar or one gram of sugar, I think, and like very little calories. Like it's a much better option than going with like sugared milk. So my coffee's kind of boring, but it still tastes really good.
I'm gonna tell you something. A friend told me the other day, making fun of me a little bit, but he was like, "Girl, you gotta live a full life."
Yeah. I mean that that is true. If I go to Starbucks, obviously I switch. Okay, if I go to Starbucks, I haven't done it in a while, but if I go to Starbucks, I like the French vanilla hot coffee, and
Mhm.
I'll get a little bit of milk, and I'll get a little adventurous.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, I get it, but like coffee, coffee's so great. I'm just thinking about coffee, and I want to drink coffee right now. In the morning, I make it usually in like the American coffee pot.
Hmm.
Uh, just because I can make multiple cups of it, and I just do like 5 spoonfuls and kind of like water, like 5 cups. I guess that's what it would be. And I use lactose free milk. I warm it up for 30 seconds in the microwave. Then I grab like the little speeder thingy that helps you foam the milk.
Hmm.
I do that and I foam it, and then
You got like a
lately
whole thing.
yeah, I also have a coffee grinder, but I don't like it's not like I always buy coffee beans and grind them. Like it's sometimes when I see a deal or something, I buy it. Um, and it's by all means, I am not like a super connoisseur of coffee or anything like that. I just know dark, medium, and light. Like that's all I know. Um, and I put the coffee after on it, and I make a little heart for me.
You know how to do the little heart and everything?
I don't think I know how to do it. I just
You
do
just go
whatever
for it.
comes out like this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sometimes I get a butt. Sometimes I get like a like a weird face.
Okay,
Just
yeah.
like
I mean, you know what? That's still pretty talented. I didn't even think that was possible to do like on your own. I thought that like a professional at a Starbucks had to do that. I didn't know you could just make your own little heart.
I don't know. Like I have seen how they make them, and it's definitely not like what I'm. It's not what I'm doing at all because I think they I have no idea what they throw in there first. But I know
Yeah.
that I see like they go like, and then you have like
Yeah.
a freaking dinosaur. Like I don't know.
It's
Like
usually how it
me, I'm
goes.
like
Yeah.
this with a coffee pot.
Yep, yep. That's usually the expression they make, and you get a nice dinosaur at the end of it. Um, yeah. You know what? Maybe I should get a little more adventurous with my coffee. And I do also want to say I am paranoid. I make a lot of mistakes. I buy a lot of candy I shouldn't eat. Like I'm not gonna act like I'm perfect on here. I do make a lot of mistakes. I should limit those more and maybe be a little more adventurous on the coffee because I feel like the coffee would be a little more fun.
I was gonna say, since we started with life hacks, you could also make your coffee with almond milk, warm it up and foam it. Like that thing, that spinner thingy, it's like
Hmm.
super cheap. Like you just buy it and you just have it there. And then you foam it and then you put your coffee and if you don't want sugar, you can put a little bit of vanilla, like vanilla extract. You
Oh,
buy real
nice,
vanilla
nice.
extract,
Yeah.
real vanilla extract. You put a little vanilla extract on your coffee, and then you have like a French latte or a French vanilla latte with no sugar. I guess I don't know. You can also do it with milk. Milk has sugar, though. Lactose is sugar, but yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
you
All I use is almond milk, so I mean that would work for me anyways. I never really buy the other type of milk. That's exciting. This is a little off topic for the coffee part, but I actually just learned how to make hot sake. Uh and
I
that was
saw
actually
that.
pretty that was really
Mm,
nice. Like I was like, wow, this
it's
tastes great. And it's like in such a small bowl, it doesn't feel like I'm over drinking or anything. It just feels fancy and like,
yeah,
oh, this is
it's
a
nice.
vibe. Yeah, it's
Doesn't
nice.
it feel? And doesn't it make you feel like all warm inside?
Yeah, it feels so good. Like I was just like,
And I
wow, I
don't
like
feel
this.
sick. I don't feel
Exactly.
sick with it. Probably because it's made out of rice. I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say like it just doesn't feel like you even drink enough for it to be like it's such a small bowl, and it's just like, oh, this is just like a nice little. I don't know. It just felt really fancy. That was a nice little vibe. I should do that a little more. 'Cause we talked, and neither one of us are big drinkers like that. But
Yeah.
that's like if for somebody who's not into drinking but just wants like a fancy little drink that's not gonna do anything to you, like just warm it heated up sake it's really good.
I was gonna
Um,
say, it's like since I'm not a big drinker, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to continue the conversation on
no, go ahead, go
sake, but
ahead.
I like, uh, last time I had warm sake, I was like, "Ooh, can you give me more? Can you give me more?" And I kept having that a little, and it wasn't that much, but I was like, "Hey," like after I was a little
Did
woo.
it? Oh, it finally caught up to you. I only had like two of the little small cups, so for me it didn't.
I didn't have that much, and it affected me because I don't know, I don't have any tolerance anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, I definitely understand that. Uh, that's part of why I don't drink as much anymore. It's because the tolerance level is so much lower than when we were younger. All right, our last one here is from P. Stevie, who said, "With all these new TV adaptation of video games happening, what game do you want to see as a TV series?" Before you answer, we've talked about Twisted Metal twice on this show. Uh,
Yeah.
and I just got word back from some friends that it's really good. So I'm kind of like,
All right.
I was kind of down on it, and now I'm just kind of like, maybe I should check it out. It looked kind of ridiculous, but maybe it's gonna be good.
Yeah, maybe.
Um, Let me think. What shows would we want to see as a TV series? Um, I'm gonna go with the obvious for people who know me. I'm gonna go with Legend of Dragoon. My favorite video game ever. I've told this story a million times on a million different platforms, so I won't talk everybody's ear off about it. But I would love to watch Legend of Dragoon as a TV series. Um, what else? I feel like we could just rapid shot these out. What's some other good ones?
Just like the thing is, like to me, it's scary because like I keep thinking of Zelda because there's only fan made stuff out there, and I don't know. It's just scary. One, because Link never speaks. Like you never hear
Yeah,
him speak, and then it would be so hard. And knowing how people who love Zelda are, like I'm not that way, by the way. That there's crazy people
mm,
that there are very passionate Zelda followers that they have like very out there opinions about the game and what it should be. And I just like feel like the show, even if it was super good, there would be like a huge percentage of people that would destroy it. Like, no,
yeah.
not what I wanted. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know, but it's just that would be so good if it was well made with a lot of episodes so you can fill in a lot of story. That would be right.
Okay, so I hear some things we could do with Zelda. One, did you watch the Mario movie?
I did not,
Because I was
or
gonna
have not
ask.
yet.
Because there's something similar with that. With that Mario doesn't say a lot of words. I didn't think him speaking was that bad, but
Mhm.
maybe that works better in an animated situation. If maybe I don't know. That's weird because I feel like if you do Zelda as an animated TV series, him not talking wouldn't be that bad. There's all kind of like
He's just standing there, and all the characters do the talking, just like in the game. He's just like, ah, hmm,
yeah.
ah.
They've done it. Isn't there animated things where the main character doesn't speak? I feel like I've seen this before, and my memory's too bad to come up with. But I feel like there's got to be Courage, the Cowardly Dog, doesn't speak. I mean, he's a dog, but
But Link does speak. The thing is that they don't tell you what he says. They
oh,
just show
okay,
you that basically, like they always like, for example, in Tears of the Kingdom, like there's a cut, right? Like when somebody asks him something, like, "Hey, did you take care of this or that?" Link goes, and then kind of like transition screen.
yeah,
Oh, so
okay,
you did this, that, and that. So he never like obviously like he's because like he's not gonna recount the story because obviously what happened is what you did in the game, right?
hmm,
Like
yeah,
whatever you
yeah,
did, however you followed the quest and completed it, that's the story. So they're not gonna make him retell it. But that's the thing, like you never hear what he says. Sometimes he has information, and then I'm like, but Link, tell them. I
tell
don't know
them,
if he
yeah,
does.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Would you be into it if Link spoke in a TV series? I feel like it would look even weirder if it was like live action and they're not speaking. I feel like you may be able to get
Yeah.
away with it with an animated. A live action Link not speaking, I feel like would be really awkward.
I think, I think if they're gonna do it, if they ever do it, I hope they just do it, right? Like
Mhm.
whatever they're thinking of and making him speak or doing it live action, whatever, like just do it. I want to watch it
Yeah.
regardless. But I know that, yeah, again, that would be weird because then people will think, oh, that's his voice,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's what he sounds like after years and years of like not knowing.
And Mario, like I said, Mario had that same problem and everybody was upset that he was having lines and things, but like in my opinion it came out fine. Like it didn't seem terrible. It's not like it was the greatest Mario voice you would ever hear, but I mean it's not like you were just like, God, this is terrible. Like it worked out. It worked out like fine to me. I don't know. I thought it worked out well.
I
Uh
have to watch it.
yeah,
But
it's
yeah,
pretty
I'm sure
good.
it's
It's
fine.
pretty good. It's fine. That's the best way to say it. It's fine. It's not you're not gonna be just blown away with how great it is, but it's not terrible. Let me think. Okay. I'm playing a game called Night in the Woods. I think that would be a good animated show. I need to think of some live actions though. Um Ooh, what else? Resident Evil has been tried a million times, and I think it's failed quite a
Like,
bit.
it has failed. Would I watch them still? Yeah, like they are what they are, you know?
Yeah.
It's still, it's fun. I
Mhm.
would still prefer Resident Evil movies to Fast and Furious because
Oh
I
my
have
god,
bad
yes.
days. Like,
I hate Fast and I got to one day I said because I liked 1 and 2 okay, and I kind of fell off after that. And one day, this was like maybe like 2015, I said, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna watch every single one of these and see how it goes. And I got up to Tokyo Drift and I said, I can't do this. No, 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 that's a lie. I got
why?
past Tokyo
But why
Drift.
would you do that?
I don't.
But why? Why?
I was bored. I was bored. I I was
You
so
know,
bored.
watch the Lord of the Ring and standard editions. You won't be bored. Wait, maybe you will. I don't know. Some people fall asleep, but I love those movies and they're good. Like, don't what? Why? I'm bored. I'm gonna
It
watch
was
Fast and
yeah.
Furious, so
It
my life sucks even more. No.
it didn't work out. But I did get here's the worst part. I got past Tokyo Drift. I just didn't like the Tokyo Drift, I just wasn't into at all. And then I got all the way to whatever the first one The Rock was in. And I was just kind of like this like I'm out. I can't do anymore.
Was
I'm out.
wasn't The Rock always on it?
No, he didn't come in until way after. It was after Tokyo Drift. He might not have come into like 6 or 7 or maybe later.
Oh, yeah. I know what I'm doing in my brain. I know. I know.
Mhm.
It's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was always
But
Vin
anyway,
Diesel. Yeah.
yeah, Vin Diesel. Yeah.
But yeah, Fast and Furious is terrible. I'm good on those. I would. Oh my god, I'm looking at that poster in the back, and Donkey Kong animated would be great. I'd be in for that. All I can think about
Yeah,
is
that would be
animated.
fun. It would be
Mhm.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if I have any live action ones. I don't know. Do you have any more to? I'm trying to
Like
think of
so
what I've been playing. Um, Everything that I'm thinking of would be fun animated, like Ratchet and Clank. I think that could be a fun animated thing. I'm trying to think of something live action. Uh,
I don't know. Because the ones that have been like lately, or I think games that I have put some time in already, like there's some sort of cinematic version that already exists for it. It's because like video games and like film industry are so intertwined right now.
hmm
Um,
Very.
and I get like it's basically people from the film industry are coming to gaming and making games like Annapurna. It's all like basically film industry games. They're all
Yeah.
like it's like basically just following a story. So I think and if it's, like let's talk about something a show that would be like The Last of Us or, The Witcher and stuff like that, it would obviously have to be like a story rich game,
hmm
which there are a lot,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um I would see there's a very old game that I played a long time ago and on Steam. It's called Frambo. It would be like a very depressive show or very depressive animated short. Maybe you could make it into a short. It would be very depressive, but it would be really good.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like Sony would be good for a lot of those live action things. Sony would
Doesn't
probably.
he? Doesn't Sonic already have stuff?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
No,
you
they
mean
do.
Sony? Yeah,
Yeah. I just yeah. Sony like
in general.
yeah. Just in general, a lot of their stuff would probably be better for live action things than uh than like a Nintendo or even an Xbox. I feel like most of their stuff wouldn't be like maybe I get well they tried
Well,
Halo.
Halo has already.
Yeah.
Um, what else?
Yeah.
Sea of Thieves could be fun, like just a funny show or
Yeah.
something like
Sea of
that.
Thieves. Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and then remember, like now Xbox owns Rare, which obviously Sea of Thieves.
hmm
And then also an animated show of Banjo Kazooie would be really
Oh,
funny.
that would be cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
Animated, I can go all day. The live action is just
yeah.
hard for me to come up with. But yeah, Nintendo, anything Nintendo with the animated would be a lot of fun. Even a Kirby could be a really good animated TV show.
And I'm sure they already have
hmm
a lot of animated stuff.
Yeah, because they did Donkey Kong. I used to watch the Donkey Kong animated when I was a kid. So I believe Kirby had one, Sonic had one, and since you were talking about like how they're so intertwined right now, it feels like since the success of that first Sonic movie, It's just been like better movies and shows when it comes to gaming and filming and stuff like that. Even the Mortal Kombat wasn't bad. Like I don't know, it wasn't like amazing, but the Mortal Kombat movie they just recently did was
I loved those movies when I was a kid. Okay,
I never seen those. I never seen them.
Like I would like, oh my god, I would go crazy after watching those movies, running around, pretending to fight my brother and my sister. Like,
Yeah. I never
dangerous.
watched the old ones. The one that they put out, I want to say that was like 2020 or
Oh, I watched
2021.
it.
Yeah, that was pretty good. It was fine. It was
It was
fine.
like all of a sudden the movie happened, and it was like, oh, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I didn't like the
That's
main character was my big
that's
deal.
what I can. Yeah, I think it had potential.
Mhm.
It's just like it was more like, here's the movie.
Yeah.
It's over now. Like
That's
I don't
true.
know.
No, that's very true. I like the fighting scenes. I thought they were pretty cool. The main character was hard for me to get past his armor, the whole gold armor thing that he had. I was like, oh god, I don't like this guy. But yeah, I mean, there you go, y'all. We gave y'all a lot with that.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, we gave y'all a lot. I was trying to come up with some more live actions, but you know what? And you just pick a PlayStation game and make it a live action. There you go. All right, let me make sure I didn't miss anybody here. I think we got everyone. Yeah, all right, that's gonna do it for this episode of Junk Mail Tuesday. Then don't forget that if you are watching this on YouTube and you have a question that you want on for next week, put it down in the Discord or down below in the comments. I'm sorry, Flints. Please let us know how you eat your pizza because we're
Oh my
we're a
God.
little worried. We're a little worried about you.
I'm thinking of a lot of ways that I have seen people eat pizza now, and I'm worried about Flint too.
I'll say one time I have like took the crust off a pizza, but it just doesn't really count because I didn't eat the pizza after. I just wanted the stuffed crust on the end of it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I get that.
but
I get that.
I've never started at the crust or anything like that. Have you ever done anything like eat the toppings off?
No.
No, just okay. Yeah, same.
No,
Same, yeah.
I like. I if anything, I would take some toppings that I don't want, but like I eat the whole thing because like I don't like the top. Like cheese is great, but like why do I want just cheese by itself? I need
Yeah.
crust.
No,
That's
very
pizza.
true. It's very true. One last thing on the pizza before we get out of here, just out of curiosity. All I like is pepperoni or cheese. That's it. I don't put anything else on it. What is your go-to pizza? Mine is always just pepperoni or cheese.
It depends, because I really like classic margherita, which is the tomato, then the mozzarella, and then you have the I forgot the name in English.
Hmm.
Uh, uh,
Bell
it's
pepper?
a leaf.
Bell pepper? Oh,
No,
spinach?
it's a leaf. No,
No.
it's albahaca. Albahaca. Why am I forgetting the name? Basil.
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 Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. It's basil.
Mhm.
That could be my go-to. It's always good, especially if it's made like in a brick oven or with wood. So good. And then other ones I like just cheese and mushrooms maybe. Usually when I add a vegetable, mushrooms is my go-to for me.
Nice. Okay. Nice. All right. Well, Pink Radiohead, thank you for joining us again. The numbers show that they like when you're on here compared to when I'm on here by myself. So thank you for popping in. This was a lot of fun. I know you're going on vacation, so I don't know what your next week looks like or anything like that, but we'll definitely reach out and you're able to do as many of these as you feel fit to want to do. I don't know if that's a thing, but there you go. We'll see. We'll see what we got. But thank you again. And once again, I am Anthony Streams on Twitch, 2Z's. This is Pink Radiohead on Twitch. And I will be back next week with more questions. So once again, put them down in the comments below. And we will see y'all next week. Goodbye.